Okay, guys, let me just start off by saying, yes, I know it is my 500 battle on YouTube, and I was thinking about doing some battle, a battle with somebody, blast from the past sort of thing, but I wasn't able to quite get it done. I'm going away this weekend, so I'm just going to post this battle for my stream, and thank you, everyone, for following, because if it wasn't for you guys, I would never reach 500. Uh, and I will get some cool battles against some people from my past real soon. So I hope you will continue to enjoy. I figured that you guys would just want some more battles, and plus I don't even feel like it's my 500 battle right now. I mean, this is actually my second battle, in a long time. So yeah, I'm just gonna try to get back in the swing of things and post a lot of battles as quickly as I can. Well, so you guys can be entertained. Yeah, that's the reason I'm doing it. Okay, well, anyway, this is a battle against Popapuf, and it's quite an interesting battle. There's another guy from my stream, and yeah, I think it'll be a really good one, so let's go ahead and into it, shall we? Alright, so his name is Nick, apparently. Let's do this. Alright, so I did increase the sound volume. I noticed that in the first video, it was kind of low. I want to be able to hear the music and the sound effects. Come on, guys, and as usual, just let me know if it is a little much. Alright, so right off the bat, the Darmanitan goes for a Will-O-Wisp. It ends up missing me, which is really nice. I just set up the Stealth Rocks, and he's going to go for it again, and this time hit. I don't know what I was thinking or why I went for the Earthquake. I kind of thought that he would switch out, because he saw me set up, and he maybe would predict a switch. But no, he actually does stay in. I go for the Earthquake. I should have actually just went Scald to be safer, because I do have two moves on this Swampert, and it is mixed. So the burn doesn't really hurt me as much as if this was a purely physical guy. So I go for the Scald now for two reasons. One, because I'm burned, and two, because, I don't know, I kind of want to burn on whatever he goes into, assuming he was going to switch. And yeah, he just go into this Hawlucha, which he ends up having the Citrus Berry, which is not a item you normally see, or I didn't see, in Gen 4 or 5 when we were playing level 100s. But in Gen 6, now that we're playing with level 50s on Wi-Fi, it's definitely a better item. Not to mention, it'll trigger his ability, which allows him to increase his, I think, doubles his movement as long as he is without an item. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, so I go into Altaria, and this is my Mega Altaria. And yeah, he's just going to Baton Pass. And Mega Altaria is definitely a Pokemon that I was interested in trying out. It has a really floofy butt and is just really strong. So he goes out in a Mamoswine here. Anyway, I just go for a return, and yeah, I end up doing okay damage to the Mamoswine, but I don't really want to risk it, using, what is it, being a banded, banded with the, what's it called? The ice priority move. Oh no, now I can't remember it. You guys know what I'm talking about. So I end up going into the Miltank here, and then I get Icicle Crash, which does a lot, which is not good for me. He sets up Stealth Rocks, and here I curse, and this was not what I meant to do. I was kind of talking to my stream. I had no idea there was actually a turn time limit in Gen 6. And, yeah, I used the first move in my slot, which is Curse, and that is not good, because that's not what I really wanted to use. If I had that back, I would either Milk Drink or switch out, but, yeah, that kind of sucks, because, obviously, even after the Curse, at that level, I'm not going to be able to survive an Earthquake. So I do switch out into Goku now. I just go for the Mach Punch, just to, I don't know. I don't know why I went for Mach Punch instead of, like, a close combat. I don't know. Just in case, I guess. But regardless, now he goes out into Melodic, and yeah, I'm going to switch out because I really do not want to take a water move. And, being a water type, Melodic can probably do that sort of thing. So I go out at Miss Magus, who I figure can be kind of a special tank, but she ends up going for the Hypnosis, and yeah, that kind of sucks. From what I understand, Generation 6 sleep mechanics are the same as Generation 5, which means that the the sleep count is going to reset reset when you switch out, so you can't really burn turns of sleep. I just kind of have to hope it's min sleep and try to wake up here. Otherwise, I'm going to have to switch out Miss Magus and use it as sleep fodder so he can't sleep another one on my team, which is kind of a shame, too, because this Miss Magus has Substitute, as most of my Miss Magus do, so if he would have just missed that low chance Hypnosis, because Hypnosis, only has 60% accuracy or so, I can't, hope for hacks, I guess. Anyway, he gets the crit, and that's going to basically force me to switch out with his Magus. Even if I wake up next turn, it's not going to matter. So, yeah, I do decide to switch out, and I go out into Altaria, who should be able to tank a Scald, But he does predict it, I believe, and goes for the Ice Beam. Oh, no, he does go for the Scald. Okay. Or maybe he was predicting Altaria and wanted to go for the Scald to get a burn, but he doesn't, so that sucks for him. He ends up switching out and goes out into Gengar. Gengar is a Pokemon I normally cannot hit on this set, but due to Pixelize, which is Mega Altaria's ability, all of my normal moves become Fairy moves. Unfortunately, he does resist Fairy, being that he is a Poison type, so I just have to pray after a Dragon Dance I can kill him anyway, and I do. So that is just shows you the raw power of Mega Altaria, and just destroys that Gengar. So now he goes out into Darmanitan, and I figured the only reason he would do that if it is Scarved, and I had suspected it was Scarved right from the bat. Even with a a move like Will-O-Wisp at Scarf, it gives you the potential to really cripple walls, and it does look like he was Scarfed. He goes for Will-O-Wisp. I end up predicting that, going out in a Swampert, and obviously he can't burn someone who's already burned. And yeah, now he just to let me kill him. Obviously, he is Scarfed, from what I understand. And yeah, that forces him to keep going Will-O-Wisp, and I get the KO with Scald. He wouldn't have been able to switch in anyway, again, due to the Stealth Rock, so he just lets me kill it. Alright, so here comes the Milotic again, and yeah, not really sure what to do. I decided to switch out, because I know that this Milotic can probably wall me. I was hoping he'd go for a Water move, but this time is when he predicted my Altaria switch in, and decides to go for the Ice Beam, which will do a decent chunk of damage to Altaria. I'm going to go for the Roost here, because I don't remember why. I think it's because I thought I would be getting more HP than he would be dealing with Ice Beam, but it looks to be about the same. Not to mention, eventually he would probably get the Freeze proc, which would just not be good. So this is kind of a fail-tastic switch on my part. I'm not going to be able to set up against this Milotic, so I'm just going to have to switch and hope I can set up some Roosts against another guy. I go to Metagross here, and if people watch my videos back when I was posting Showdown matches, I have a Agilagross with Thunder Punch. This one is not the same Agilagross. This one does not have Thunder Punch. It is an Agilagross, though, so I was kind of hoping to scare him out and be able to get an Agility. He does not buy it. I'm faster than him anyway, so that Agility was kind of a wasted turn due to him not switching. And yeah, he's going to go for the Scald, and if he gets a burn, I'm pretty much screwed. I go for the Earthquake here. I don't know why. I think I just kind of brain derped. I know that Zen Headbutt would be doing more, which I have. Not to mention have the chance to flinch. I guess Earthquake has better accuracy, but I really should have went for Zen Headbutt for the added power and the chance to flinch. This turn, I do go for a Zen Headbutt, but he's going to just try to recover. What I would really like is to get this Milotic down to killing range, which would require a flinch. Now, I'm only going to get one more turn with due to my Life Orb will kill me at the end of this turn, so I have to hope that this Zen Headbutt gets the flinch. And luck was with me today, because as luck would have it, I do get the flinch on the Milotic, which is pretty damn snazzy. Now I can just go into whatever. I decided to go in Altaria and just finish it, and not have to worry about this Milotic anymore. And yeah, he's just going to stay in and let me kill it, as I recall. And at this point, I am looking pretty nice. I think that, you know, that Milotic might have been my last real threat, although he does have the Garchomp, and I don't really know what he's planning to do, but I know he's going to outspeed. I just don't want to lose Altaria. I know I can get it back to a decent amount of health just by roosting, and I go on a Swampert here against the Garchomp, as he goes for an Iron Head, which I resist. Anyway, what do I do? I think I just go for a Scald here, trying to do some damage to Garchomp. Yeah, let's see. He goes out into his Howlucha again. And this thing does have Roost, and my Scald does about the same damage as his Roost does. So he's probably just coming in here to try to, you know, stall me, try to get my burn damage to finish me off, which is kind of lame, but, you know, it's a good play. Either way, eventually I'm going to get a burn off on him, so I think I'll start doing a little bit more damage per turn than his Roost can heal, but it just doesn't look like it's a very good chance for me to do much. But he is burned, and I do like I X2 resist fighting moves on my Altaria. Now, I forgot about Stealth Rocks, so upcoming here, I do switch, and I just gonna have to, like, hope that I can survive, but I'm at 6 HP. I don't know what happened, actually. Let's wait, because now I'm starting to have a fading memory. Anyway, Visible Watch is almost dead. I decided just to switch, because this is just going nowhere. I'm not going to kill him, he's just going to wait for me, so I might as well just make the preemptive move and switch. It's probably not the best play. This Hawasha, even though it's burned, does outspeed everything still, which makes it pretty darn scary. Actually, we're wasting a lot of time here, just healing and burning and all that stuff. But, yeah, this is probably a mistake on my part, but it ends up working out. So, I switch out. Here I go, into Altaria. My Altaria goes down to 6 HP, thanks to the Stealth Rocks, which does not put me at a very likely candidate to survive, while the Hawalacha gets a free roost here, because I'm not going to be able to negate the damage with Scald, obviously, and all that. So, yeah, he goes for a Flying Press and misses. So, that was pretty much the game right there. That was a key miss on his part. Obviously, even though he was burned and I resisted it, it was still going to do more than 6 damage, as you can see right now. It did about, 10? Okay, so it wouldn't have done that much, but it would have been enough to kill. But because he missed with Flying Press, I'm able to set up with the Dragon Dance, and that's basically going to be game, because his Garchomp can't kill me from this amount of HP. Obviously, he can't even use it. Even if he's Scarved, he can't use a Dragon move because of a Fairy. So he has really nothing that I'm afraid of. I get the second Dragon Dance, and now it is basically a good game. You can't give anything to Dragon Dances, but he really didn't have a choice. I do finish off the Hawalacha, and yeah, here comes the Garchomp. And yeah, obviously I'm just going to be able to kill the Garchomp with a super effective return, due to it switching to Fairy type. And yeah, that's all she wrote. That was a good game there. Oh crap, that was a good game, Popapuf. Or Popapuf or Popapuf? I think I called him Popapuf. It's actually probably Popapuf. But, whatever, I'm sorry. Anyway, today's question of the day is, what is your favorite Fairy-type Pokemons? I use the incredibly powerful Mega Altaria, which it technically is not a Fairy before it Mega Evolves. But when it is Mega Evolved, it is a Fairy, so it counts. It also has a very poofy butt. Alright guys, leave a comment about your favorite fairy type, and see you guys next time. Bye.